Baby, let's go. It's all another flower lane. The sun goes around the day. Can't wait for the long day. Baby, let's go. It's all another flower.
How cute does that look? Bestie, welcome back. I literally can't believe it's almost the end of the year, but it feels like it was just yesterday where we were like manifesting and doing our vision boards and planning for 2023, and it's already almost 2024. I feel like time's just going by quicker and quicker, and I don't understand how. Your girl started her day off with some journaling because it's been a while. One of my goals for this year was to be more consistent with journaling. I feel like we can talk about more of our like plans on what we have and haven't kind of achieved. Well, I don't want to use that word because, to be honest, I feel like everything is always going to be an achievement, whether you do it a little bit or completely, because it's always going to be from a baseline point of view in my perspective. Even though I may not have been as consistent as I wanted to or planned to, I feel like the fact that I even did some journaling throughout the year is good enough for me for this year, and that is the mentality I will be taking to 2024 as well. And since it is almost approaching the end of the year, I feel like my mind is racing a little bit. I do love New Year's, I do love planning and resetting for the new year ahead. I love everything that comes with it, but at the same time I do sometimes get a little bit overwhelmed just with like my thoughts, because I think about what I've done this year, I think about everything that's happened, and then like the year to come, the unknown and everything like that. And so it is really nice to just get that down on paper and to free up a little bit more space up here, because I'm gonna need the space, okay? I swear when I journal I realize how helpful it is, and then I'm like, why don't I do this more often? But to be honest, it's a process. I'm gonna treat it like it's a muscle. You need to keep doing it and keep practicing it to make it a like strong and stable habit that I continue doing. So yeah, I will also be doing my like planning and manifesting and like vision board tonight, so I'm very excited for that as well. But I do think I am going to get on with the rest of my day now. I'm going to quickly jump on my bike. I do want to get a quick workout in before I get on with the rest of my day. I have quite a few tasks and stuff to do today to kind of get in the mood for a fresh start in 2024. I need to organize my desk, I need to empty all that out, to wash my headphones, that's for sure, because my headphones are disgusting and I don't want them to be like that for the new year, okay? Some grocery shopping, some prepping and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, let's go, bestie. Yes, bestie, I may or may not have gotten a few sneaky little tattoos before the new year. Exhibit A, Exhibit B, and I actually also have one on the back of my arm over here. So if you see this like shiny film thing on my wrist, it's because I have like this like second skin thing that I have stuck on that I have to leave on for a few days to help with like the healing process and all. But it was very last minute, it was very sudden, and to be fair, I love them. I love them so much. I mean, look, it's just little twinkly stars. P.S. in 2024, I've made a promise to myself to stop picking at my spots. It's a really bad habit that I have, but we're gonna work on it, and we will also continue to look after our skin because it's so important. To be honest, like half the time I don't even know what I'm doing with my skin, but it seems to be working. I have realized that there are a few things that do trigger my like breakouts, like nuts. I love nuts so much and I have nuts in a lot of things, but I do see that if I go overboard with the nuts, I do get a lot of breakouts and spots and like whiteheads. Number 2, tuna. I love tuna, but when I have too much, I also get breakouts as well. I do just think it depends on your body and like how your body reacts to things. Yes, hydration is really important. Yes, what you put on your skin is really important, but your diet also plays a really big role in your skin as well. And also your girl will just always have like the chubbiest cheeks ever because that's just the way my face is. Thank you, skin, for keeping me very grateful and happy this year and not causing me any problems. Breakfast time. I think I'm craving pancakes. I'm making enough for 2 because mum and I are both gonna eat some. Both open at the same time. What? There we go. Oh my god, how good does that look? Breakfast is ready. I have missed pancakes. Oh my god. I swear some of the stuff I throw in here. Nope. I wonder if I should do it this way. So I just finished decluttering my desk. That was so needed. I have this habit when I'm so focused and studying, I literally just whack stuff right into my desk and then I need to go and declutter it like I did today. It feels so good to know it's like organized and clean for the new year. However, I was just about to make some lunch, but before I do so, I thought, why don't we do some meal prep? I literally have these really cute like mini shot bottles and I thought, let me make some ginger shots and get them prepped and ready in the fridge. We're going into the new year with a nice, strong, healthy immune system. We're not fighting any battles with no colds because come on, life's already hard. We don't need to deal with that as well. And whilst I'm doing this, I might as well also prep some granola because I'm out and we want a fresh batch and we want to be ready. But just how cute are these? Ginger. One, two, three, four. My bestie. Ingredients prepped. It's funny how ridiculously easy these are to make. Ginger, apple, a drizzle of honey. The hardest bit is literally just juicing these. 1 orange, 6 lemons. Oh god. Some turmeric and curcumin. Maybe 1 capsule is enough. 600 ml of water. Ta-da! Look at that. To make it easier to pour. Close one. How cute. Can't not try one. Cheers. It's literally perfect. It's so good. Bye bye colds. So cute. I love. I think I deserve a nice easy lunch. I don't know about you, but I refuse to go into 2024 with these bad boys looking like this. I love my AirPod Maxes. I take them with me everywhere. You guys know I always have it on my head. However, of course, your girl does wear some makeup. So like these, disgusting, disgusting. And I may or may not have found like a way to do it. So we're gonna have to try it out and see. But I've never done it before. So I hope, fingers crossed, it works. Apparently you can also pop this off. Was it this one? Yeah, it worked. Old toothbrush. Fingers crossed. Now I know these are obviously not dry and I'm gonna have to leave them out for a few more days to completely dry before I can put it back together and like use them. But I'd say that was a really good job. Like just look at the difference it's already made. Why haven't I done this earlier? Fab. Last big shop of 2023. Ta-da! I wonder how many hours we spent in a year brushing our teeth. Have we ever thought about that? Literally the only cleanser I will ever use. Found that the best way to use this cleanser is also warm it up in your hands, massage it into a dry face before wiping it all away with like a damp cloth, and it literally works like a charm. I was just about to go to my room and start on my goal planning and vision board for 2024, but I thought before I do that, let me like get into the mood, feel all zen, and let me do a quick face mask. Ta-da! This is the LED light therapy mask that I have from Current Body that I was sent quite a while back actually. I use it every now and then. My mum absolutely loves this, but I thought let me whip this out tonight. I know this probably looks so funny, but this always manages to scare my dad.
누구긴 누구야 도도이지.
Yo bestie, I've literally just been going through the goals I had set for 2023 and it's so like surreal when you read over them. The fact that that was like a year ago, crazy. In fact, we had actually done all of this together if you guys remember. So I was going through all the vision boarding planning that I had done, and the way I do it is I like to talk as if I'm already the person that I envisioned being in the year. Who is she? I wrote down a couple of things that I wanted to like envision myself being. So helpful, responsible, humble. Those were like the qualities that I really wanted to work and hone in on during 2023, which I actually think I was good at. Like, I was really organized this year. Things that I learned in 2022 that I wanted to adapt to help me in 2023. As for the rest of my planning and goal setting, I just split it up into sections. We've got education, career, personal and health, and also family. And then lastly, I had a letter that I wrote to my future self. So that is basically what I do and I follow along with for the whole planning part of my 2024 prep. I'm gonna do the exact same thing, gonna follow the exact same plan, and we'll see on the other side. Done. So a brief overview of like some of the goals and like planning that I have done for the new year. I have written down once again some of the words that I want to carry with me for the who I am section. These include like intuitive, down to earth, considerate, mindful, organized, and humble. I don't know why, but I felt like these words really like stuck to me. I also want to like kind of set a word or two as my words of the year. And I actually met up with one of my good friends, Ruby, aka Pose and Repeat, the other day for a quick brunch and Barry's, and we were talking about all of this as well, and she mentioned how her words for the year, gratitude and dedication. And the more we talked about it, the more we also realized how important execution is, because I feel like a lot of the time we have a lot of plans, we have a lot going on in here, and it's just really hard to get that out in person and to actually execute it. So that's one of the words I do think I want to carry with me throughout the year. Just, you know, really being able to execute all the plans and ideas and stuff that I have going up here. So yeah. Continuing on, I thought about some of the things that I struggled with this year, and those included overthinking, which is a recurring theme. Obviously, I do have a habit of sometimes blowing small things out of proportion in my mind because I overthink it so much that I like blow it way out of proportion. And then secondly, staying at home and reaching out first. I don't always like to be the first one to reach out. If I don't actively try my hardest to make plans, I do tend to just want to stay at home, which is also not the best for my mental health, because when I stay at home for a few consecutive days, I start to feel really crappy. Procrastination. It may seem like I have everything together, I may seem organized, but trust me, bestie, I deal with procrastination problem as well. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone does. And if you don't, then I'm very jealous and I want to learn your ways. And lastly, recognizing burnout. I have experienced burnout a couple times this year. The first time it happened, I feel like I didn't even realize it was going on until very later on, and that's what made it worse. So I do want to be better at picking up on cues that suggest I might be burnt out. Anyway, from all of this, I gathered a couple of goals that I wanted to set for the year to make sure I'm on my A game. First of all, this is a similar one to one I had this year, so that's continuing to write out a plan for the day by breaking down tasks into manageable and small tasks. Number 2, try and complete each day's to-dos and lectures regardless of tomorrow. Sometimes, because of my habit with like procrastination, if I know I have like an empty schedule the next day, I can be like, oh, I'll just do this one tomorrow. However, sometimes it just doesn't work out. Number 3, schedule in one brunch or phone call with the girls every week, and this is a non-negotiable. Now, I love my girlies to bits, okay, but sometimes I can be a little bit of an antisocial bug. I can forget to like call my friends back and stuff, which is something that I have been really working on these last 6 months especially, and I think I am doing really well. I really want to this year work on my connections with friends, because obviously friends and family are so important, guys. Like, honestly, making sure that I schedule in like a brunch or a phone call, like making sure I write it into my planner every single week as a non-negotiable. I think that's going to be so cool and so fun. And then my last goal, I want to be more consistent in journaling. I feel like it's something I love and I only truly appreciate it when I do it, but then I don't always get to do it for some reason. I don't know. I don't know if it's because I forget. I don't know if it's because by the end of the day I'm really tired, or because I'm really busy in the morning on my way to school. I need to find a way to really fit into my schedule that makes it easier for me to do with my current like school and uni routine. I really want that to be something I work on, because I feel like it would help me recognize if I am burnt out or if I am getting overwhelmed, and it's just a really mindful and wholesome way to, you know, work on my mental health, my overall health and everything blah blah blah. We get the gist. And just to be more specific, I have said that I want to try and journal for at least like 4 or 5 times a week. We're gonna see. And then aside from all of those like overall goals, I have also done the different categories that I have, and I'll just read out a couple of those. I don't want to long out. Personal life, I have 10k steps daily, reads for a minimum of 20 minutes daily. I do love to read, and I have been reading quite a lot of books this year. Usually I do get to do that though, because I get to read on my commute to uni, but I still wrote it down. Education, I'll read a few from there. I have attend her lectures in person. I have a habit of skipping out in-person lectures and doing them online if I can. That is something I want to work on. I have one that says completes all sign-offs early. I am a third-year medical student this year, so I have like medical placement in hospital where we have sign-offs and everything. If you guys already watched the videos, you probably know. This goal just means that I want to make sure I get them done early on before like my placement's even finished, just so that I have peace of mind and everything, and I'm more organized in my sign-offs. Goes on study dates with friends. And then down here we've got like whole career social media stuff. So one of them is consistently post once a week. I would love to be very consistent. I feel like I am doing very well since summer. I don't want to jinx it. I had a rocky time at the very start of the year this year because I got very overwhelmed with the uni, so I wasn't as consistent on YouTube. However, since summer, I do feel like I have gotten better. Maybe a potential collab or something would be very nice. And then 300k. I don't know, maybe it is possible. And then lastly, we also have families. So like one of them says, take parents to dinner once a month minimum. Now I live with my parents. I spend a lot of time with them. I love them to bits. And so I feel like it would be fun to at least go on like a dinner date once a month, and like we can try out new areas. That is a brief summary of my goals for 2024. I feel like it can be very overwhelming when you think about the new year, just because like there's a lot that goes on in someone's mind. And so that's why I love writing and planning on paper. I feel like it makes me feel so much better. But now that that is done, it is time for the next fun part. So it's time to whip out the iPads, the laptops, the Pinterest, and it's time for our vision board. And for this part, I literally just go on Pinterest and I try and find images that I feel like I resonate with and I want to kind of use to visualize and idealize anything I want to accomplish for the year, any of the goals that I have planned and written out, and anything that, you know, I just find pretty and I want to have in front of me, because I'm a visual person. I like to see stuff, and seeing images that do kind of represent my goals can help to motivate me throughout the year. So yeah, let's go.
Cause baby, like, ooh, it's all another flower lay. The sun goes around the state. Can't wait for the long day. Cause baby, like, ooh, it's all another flower lay. The sun goes around the state. Can't wait for the long day.
Oh my god, how cute does that look? I'm literally like so happy with the way that it turned out. I kind of do have like areas. So most of like my social media career stuff is down here. We've got uni and like medical school stuff up in the top left hand side. Right hand side is like family, friends and travel. And then like the bottom right, and then like also the middle bit is mostly like health, wellness and fitness and stuff like that. I'm obsessed with the way that it turned out. I am going to also quickly set it as my background and also on my iPad as well. And then once that is done, we're basically all done and ready for 2024. I literally have so much fun doing this, and I feel like it's such a nice and fun activity to also do with people and friends, and also for those who kind of get anxious this time of year, because I know New Year's, new beginnings, it can seem overwhelming even though it's just a regular day. However, this kind of stuff, it makes you feel more excited and it makes it feel more fun and less serious. So I feel like it's something you should do if you have some time in your hand. I can't stop looking at it. It looks so cute. Anyway, bestie, it is time for me to head to bed. I am so knackered as well. I hope you guys enjoyed spending the day with me, planning, getting motivated, getting ready and resetting for 2024. And I hope you guys all have an amazing new year, and I hope to see you guys thriving, succeeding and slaying. Love you, bestie, and I hope to see you guys soon in a new video. Mwah. Bye.